We are already in the next episode, so, hi, welcome. I think we probably ended. We're back. Um, okay, what's going on? We need to get a badge. Someone needs to deputize us. It's like thermostats on the fritz? Lights? Ask this guy.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I see Mosley.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Thanks. I don't actually know if we have to do that. Nope.
What? The door.
Okay. What about this thing? Can we mess with this? I don't know what temperature we'd want to make it. Door. Oh, you know, let's look at this, make sure we get
There's a temperature. The security cage.
okay. Door. We need your badge, Mosley.
Hey. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Mosley was one. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket. It's not Gabriel's. The suit.
All right, let's crank it up, and then maybe we can get him to take
I'm
off.
gonna hit the road.
It's 85. It's gonna get hot.
The door work.
We got the ding, so we probably did something right.
It's hot in here. Dang, the air conditioning must be on the blink. Are you hot? Man, I'm hot.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, we need to get him out of here so we can take it.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Let's ask about case status first.
What's the status on the...
Yours filled in?
Coffee?
How about getting me some coffee?
What am I, your slave?
Hey, I'm working my butt off here.
Yeah, fine. Some people are never satisfied.
Yeah, I know. Grab this real fast.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing.
You even bring in coffee? Oh,
Just drink this.
Thanks. Tons. I mean it.
Okay. Ask him a few more
Can
things.
I ask you about...
Did we ask him about Gabriel Knight? We probably did.
Do you have any idea?
Hell no.
True.
Right.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Is she that redheaded chick that works at Freddy's?
Oh, God. Come on, dude.
No.
Then I don't know her.
I'm not going to insult him. He's helping us out. All right. Let's go get into that house now that we have got a badge.
I'll let you get back to it.
Ciao, baby.
Do, 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 do. Okay. House. Oh, we want to operate the knocker?
May I...
Malia Gede?
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please. I'm sorry, but
I have official business.
I do have official business. Really?
Show you my official business, buddy.
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business. Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Miss Getty. Miss Getty will see you. Right this way. Miss Getty will be down shortly.
Okay. Nice place.
Thank you.
Lion rugs a lot, though. I feel like it's a little too much for the room. I like the way he's just like rocking back and forth. That's a good animation.
What can I do for you, Detective?
I would like to ask you about stuff.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here for,
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced?
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh. Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Okay.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about voodoo?
I really don't know much about it. Isn't there some place in town that you can find out about that sort of thing? A museum or something?
I believe there is a
Then maybe you should...
And voodoo murders?
What do you know?
The murders?
And
I'm sure you know...
New Orleans?
tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now.
A little rude.
Tell me...
I'm afraid I don't get out into New Orleans society much, but I must admit...
I know about...
Yes, especially when it comes to people of my race. That's why we don't turn down the appointments. It's a rare opportunity to rub their noses in it. But that's not where I spend my time. I have more important things to do with my life.
That's admirable. Many women would love the chance to get caught up in that kind of life.
I'm not any kind of woman you might be familiar with.
Yes, I can see that.
All right.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm afraid I quite abhor them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint-Gar means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am. Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
I have heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
Let's do this first.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could, but I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake, and I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Can you tell me...
I wish I could.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you. Or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective. But that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large, extended family.
I see. Do you have a husband? A boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
I'd like to hear...
I do a lot of charity work around the city, primarily in the prison and reform system. I'm not a professional sociologist, but it does interest me.
I'd like to hear...
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh? Why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please, I do have some morals, Detective.
I wouldn't know where...
As you wish.
Let's flirt and we'll leave.
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that. Brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
Also, you said it so
A
slowly.
good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job. I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police.
You fucked up, Gabe.
I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out.
All right.
Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Hey, mouse set. That's also Tim Curry.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
What did I lose? No, I have my badge. Okay. All right. We can go to.
Gabriel didn't come here.
Right. We can just walk out. What? Yes. So what we got? We don't know how to operate that clock for whatever puzzle's there at my grandmother's house. We have those signs we don't know what to do with yet. We don't know how to research them. I could show them to the voodoo guy. And then we need to meet with, we need to meet with that lady, Moon something. Let's French quarter it up. Moonbeam resident. Okay, Moonbeam. Local Voodoo Museum. We haven't really done anything in the church yet, but we've got days. I know this game is, I think, 10 days long. So we're going to end it here for today. Thanks so much for watching. Come back next time for more Gabriel Knight. I think we're going to go talk to the Voodoo Man, show him our signs, see what he has to say. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.